Hi, folks. Good afternoon. Wow. Hi, Eternal, Min, Andre, and Mizuki. Yes, good afternoon. Early stream. Oh, well, I don't have work. And I really, really want to read through the... What the fuck? There's a lot of bot, man. Get out of my face. Hi, welcome. Yeah, it's a once in a blue moon early stream. Yeah, look at that. It's 4:32 p.m. How unusual, right? Oh my god, finally. Wait, let me update my Twitter real quick. Because I think there's a problem earlier. I cannot access it. You made it. Yes, you made it in time. Very pog. For once, I can catch up. True. If I don't have work, I can stream around this time. Okay. Wait, let me post our stream on Twitter. With such an early stream, I'm unsure should I watch Chidori or go work. Go work. Our gacha games ain't cheap, you know. You should go all watch Chidori so we can spam Chidorigasm when there's a hot moment. Yeah, that's true. Now let's go, folks. Will there be more hot moments, TV moments in part 3, I wonder? Or is it just all action? Because it seems like it's the last stand of Ceto and Chief inside the lighthouse until help arrives. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we need to listen to the radio again. Okay. Hello, good afternoon, YouTube and Twitch peeps. Last time there was a battle, right? And then one of Ark's companions got shot and possibly dead. I wonder what happened. What will happen? The radio on the table shudders. A faint vibration in the silence of the empty lighthouse. Hi, Violinism! Yeah, you can catch me sometimes in the afternoon. When a certain someone shows up, I folded. Oh. Almost at the ending, you'll love who will read. Okay, got it, folks. Let's go. You two on the east side, raise your angle. Target their deck. Don't let those scums get a second shot off. Amir, stop your whining. Push this thing forward. I want them blown to bits. West side, aim for their engine room. Don't let them slip away. Abu, not now. Don't you dare skip on the fuel. As long as I'm on this bridge, this ship does not stop. Suppress their fire. Spare nothing. You hear me? Prepare to close in. Ark's heavy breathing crackles from the speaker. A scratchy noise follows as she adjusts a dial. And when her voice returns, it's laced with a thread of amusement. Oh? The radio's still on. Hello? Hello? Is anyone still out there? Yes! We are. If you're listening, congrats. You're my star pupil. For a student like you, we on the Ark will pull out all the stops. Listen up, this is the most important lesson for surviving the White Sands. When it comes to enemies, show no mercy and leave no one behind. Also, have you guys seen the Ark poster that was posted by the official Path to Nowhere Twitter account. It is so good. I love whoever's designing that thing is amazing. Ready to scream "Ait." A relentless volley of explosions thunders from the radio. Ark answers them with a burst of maniacal laughter. Wait, is Ark actually quite unhinged also? I guess we'll find out if we read her interrogation. Yes, yes! Aim for their heads! In the background, concerned voices warn of critically low fuel. Uh-oh. Someone urges Ark to go below deck for medical treatment, but her refusal is swift and absolute. Our girlie seems to be injured, but she's screaming, "Fire, fire! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Kill everyone!" No, pursue them. I'm leading the boarding party. I won't let a single death on the ship be in vain. Horror-possessed Ark for real. Yeah, I think so. Holy shit, the Ark poster is so good, right? It's amazing. Even the Ceto one. Whoever is designing the magazine covers is so on fire recently. They never give us a way out from the start. Oh shit, she's angry. We're gonna continue listening to the radio. I want to print out these posters, but I'm afraid my wall won't have enough space at one point. Me too. I actually want to compile them in like a clear book. Fierce winds and driving rain assault the lighthouse windows. The room within is empty, save for the radio steadfast on its table, broadcasting a cacophony of desperate shouts. Go to hell! The whistle of an axe swing through the air is cut short by a sharp blast. A dull thud follows, and then silence. Man, if it's an axe versus a cannon, wow, you are dead meat. All right, my friends, for our final lesson, we're learning how to scavenge for supplies in the wild. First, find an enemy corpse along the way. If there aren't any, just make one. Simple. What? I didn't know how unhinged Ark is, so we should get a corpse along the way. What? First thing we check is the jacket pockets. Empty. Pathetic. You call yourself a bandit? Fail. Oh. Footsteps rapidly converge from all sides. The air rings with a slice of blades, the sound tightening like a noose with every hushed curse and muffled roar. The weapon in her hand is reloaded. Then, Ark begins to laugh, a soft, chilling sound. I didn't know Ark is this unhinged, man. She looks so freaking cute. All here? Perfect. Catch. What the fuck is this? Huh? Why'd you toss him? That's your buddy. What? You crazy bitch. Stop talking. Just kill the rat and be done with it. Even if I die, I'm taking every last one of you with me. See? Told you. With scums like them, it always comes down to this. Her murmured words are swallowed by a cascade of slaughter and explosions. The individual sounds soon blur, melting into a deafening, all-consuming roar of static. A moment of silence hangs. A moment of silence for a bunch of dead dudes. Distorted noises begin to sip through once more. It's always the innocent ones, right? Or the... We've seen Dove, right? We've seen Dove in the recent PV of Path to Nowhere, right? She seems so pure, so innocent. Now I'm wondering if she's also unhinged. Oh? Missed a few. You bastards, what's so funny? I can last longer than this. I'm the captain. A captain doesn't fall. A final thunderous boom erupts from the speaker. In its wake, all sounds from the radio ceases, never to return. Oh shit, you mean Margaret? Yeah, Margaret. Yeah. She looks so pure, so kind, so motherly. Now I'm thinking we're playing Past to Nowhere here. Maybe she's also unhinged. We'll see though once the main chapter drops, right? The eve, surrounded by storms, only this ray of light is proof of your existence. Here we go. July 15, NF 115 135. Operation BR 005 commences in 10 days, 14 hours, 12 minutes. You make your final preparations at the lighthouse summit, fortifying it to endure a night of storms and monstrous assaults. She's mother, alright. Really? Doubt. Hold on. Oops. Did I decapitate my head? No, I'm looking at the back. I apologize for the jump scare, guys. You make your final preparations at the lighthouse summit, fortifying it to endure a night of storms and monstrous assault. The lens is cracked. I've patched the wiring, but the batteries are shot. If we pulse the light every 5 minutes, we might just make it to dawn. We can't afford to waste a single charge.
The window barricades are up, but they won't hold forever.
Ceto scavenges the ruins, piling movable iron grates, shattered toolboxes, and salvage railings across the entrance, barricading every possible point where monsters might climb. From a distance, the structure looks like nothing so much as a birdcage perched high above the chaos.
When that rescue team gets here, they're gonna think we're insane.
Well, we are insane. Are we not? Right? She doesn't deny it. Instead, she rips the blood-soaked bandage from her arm, clamps one end between her teeth, and begins lashing her dagger tightly to her right hand. The cloth wraps over broken blisters, biting deep into raw flesh. Yet, she doesn't so much as flinch. Wow, my god. That must have been painful, but she manages through.
Then watch your back. This lunatic sees red. You'll just be the next body on the floor.
You won't. Press and hold the shackles. Yes, you won't. Ooh! It's that epic music, folks. I'm not letting that blade take you. I love you, Chief. No more words are needed. Bound by the shackle's fragile connection, you turn away and return to your post. You throw the switch on the battery pack. She takes her position at the front line. The beacon flares back to life, greedily consuming the power you had so painstakingly charged. Its beam slices through the sheeting rain, and from below, a fresh wave of monstrous howls answer the light. The sound of scrabbling claws draws nearer, but behind you, Ceto stands energized, almost anticipatory.
Hey, this city native. Remember that bet we made when you first got here?
Of course, you bet neither of us would survive the night.
How about another bet? You in?
Sure. What else could we lose anyway? Bet on what?
Miles' recipe is the prize. I bet we both live to see the sun next morning.
I love it, sure. With a guttural roar, she charges forward, surrendering completely to the Rancor. Every shred of restraint is gone. Her dagger becomes a whirlwind of silver, each strike carrying the ferocity of one who fights not to survive, but to ensure her enemies die with her. This is no longer human combat. It is something older, more savage, a primal hunger for pure destruction. Damn! Until the tide falls at dawn. 3 hours! Good lord! We need to hold for 3 hours! I believe in Ceto and Chief. Three hours, huh? Good lord.
If this scene could be reenacted, what would be your choice?
This music really will never fail to get you pumped up.
Rush them all!
What? My Catherine? Really? Well, I'm glad she's been useful to you. My Catherine's trunk. Blood. Do you smell it? The scent of steel and blood. The sound of bones breaking. How melodious. Jasmine! Bite through them. Tear them apart. Don't hold back. You should have done this long ago. Kill them! Kill them! Uh-oh. Your vision blurs as your legs give way, dropping you to your knees. Your body is no longer your own to command. Uh-oh. The shackles are ready to crumble at the slightest pressure, their integrity compromised by the new black ring. Fresh contamination from the sinner behind you, the one wielding a rancor, sears through your mind like acid. This agony is a burden you willingly chose to share with her. You try to steady your breath, but your grip on the crank slips as the last of your strength bleeds away. The navigation beacon flickers, growing dim. Both the battery pack and your body are running on fumes. Ceto notices your faltering state immediately, her own movements visibly slowing in response. Oh shit! Don't stop! Just focus on the fight. I'll be fine. The fleet still needs the beacon to guide them. We've come too far to fail now. I'm not falling here. You grit your teeth, forcing yourself to crank the generator for another surge of power. A pathetic attempt to prove your resilience, but you feel it clearly now. Through the connection of the shackles, the Rancor's madness is gently, inexorably pulling your consciousness into its depths. Feel that feels like she flashed back to Jasmine like 10 times already since she's got exactly my mind is still on Jasmine. Like, can we still save her? Is there hope to get her back? Ceto knows precisely what you're enduring. Same whispers that have been her constant companions for years. She also knows you will never speak of this pain, just as you've hidden your exhaustion and failing sight. Could you help me carry the lens up there? And don't look at me like that. I'm perfectly fine and bursting with energy after the meal. Man! Chief is trying to be tough, but the contamination is really eating at her. That Chief, who could barely walk a straight line, clutched the hard-won toolbox as she staggered toward the lantern room. She was determined to repair the navigation beacon before the thunderstorm broke. Chief strong she is. That's why we love Chief so much. She should have noticed it sooner. Temporary blindness had been a mercy. Keep pushing like this. This city native's fragile physique would likely face far worse consequences. Dehydration, collapse, being torn apart like the other lighthouse keepers. She couldn't bear to imagine further. Ceto is afraid of losing someone again. Don't worry, Chief is strong. Believe in her. Ceto, you know what I thought when I went blind in the black tide? The fragile figure in her eyes paused on the stairs, turning back breathlessly. I thought it was so dark. An emptiness with nothing in front of you. No direction, no guide, nothing to hold on to. But that also meant no obstacles. Since I knew there was nothing but the black tide and those monsters behind me, all I could do was swim forward. Faster, just leave the shadows behind. There had to be land ahead, somewhere. Ceto despised such optimism. Empty words that wouldn't fill a stomach or stop a monster. She looked up, scowling, yet her eyes fixed on the figure still pressing upward. I think Ceto is secretly admiring Chief right now. Understandable. Those frail limbs, useless in a fight against the tide crawlers, clung to the rusted toolbox, carrying a weight she couldn't comprehend. Step by stubborn step, this person climbed toward what looked like an impossible hope. So damn foolish, she thought, but swallowed the words. She had seen this kind of fool before. Watched them fall one after another, only for new ones to rise and take their place. Forward, tomorrow, land. Without a moment's hesitation, she drives the dagger into her own left shoulder. What are you? Simultaneously, the pressure crushing your mind eases significantly. Ceto is using pain to claw back her lucidity, deliberately lightening the burden of the rancor that she shares with you.
Keep going.
Man, she's helping Chief as much as she can. She offers no further explanation, licks the blood from her blade, and throws herself back into the fray. You do get a brief moment to catch your breath, but the very next second... Oh no! The barricade metal plates blast inward. Shattered railings tear apart, spraying debris and rain in all directions. Several monsters surge onto the platform at once, an endless tide swarming behind them. We're fucked, guys!
Just a little longer. The tide will fall soon.
This event is like Shin Event 2.0, the horror in the water, people dying one. Exactly. And the way the monsters and the corpses are described, it's so gruesome, man. All for Chief, yes, all for Chief. Her voice trembles slightly from blood loss, but her grip on the knife is unshakable. You stand back to back in a circle of light barely 2 meters wide, with the abyss yawning below and the sea of corruptors closing in.
Our bet isn't over yet.
Let's go! She smothers her agony, forces back the encroaching contamination with a sweeping slash, and plants herself as the final barrier between you and the horde. Hang in there! We have no choice but to go here. Okay. The code, even if the beacon crumbles and the light fades, the lighthouse keeper's vow will still reach distant shores. Until the tide falls at dawn. There's fucking 2 hours still. Good lord. I don't know how they're gonna survive this now. It's too long. The lighthouse platform has become the final stronghold, besieged by the crushing weight of the waves and the relentless tide of monsters. Rainwater, mingled with the putrid fluids of corrupted flesh, floods every crack and groove. The entire structure groans, trembling under the constant brutal impacts. Is the monster crawling around the lighthouse? I think it is. And it's trying to force its way in whatever crack they can find. It's similar to what happened in Shin's event, I think. Ceto swipes a hand across her eyes, clearing the blood that clouds her vision, and turns to the frail figure behind her. Chief's strength is clearly spent. The navigation beacon sputters, its light growing erratic. Cracks spider web across the housing. With insufficient power, the capacitors fail to hold a charge. And the beam is swallowed by the thick sea fog, unable to pierce the darkness. This music goes hard, man. Yet you still try to force a smile, Chief. Don't worry. I still got B+ on the MBCC fitness test once. That's not reassuring at all, Chief. B+, what the fuck? But the brave facade shatters as the platform lurches violently. Your legs buckle, dropping you to your knees. The shackles binding you both snap under the strain. The battery pack's indicator flickers, hovering just above zero. In the dying light, Ceto's gaze falls on your hands. A raw, bloody mess of torn blisters. Man. It's like they have a hold us back no matter what until the Shattered Blade troops comes. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's the last stand. Is Chief only using Shackle's power? Yeah. And Chief is trying to help Ceto, also holding back the voices of the Rancor and keeping her mind, keeping Ceto sane. And Chief is also contaminated by the Black Ring, right? So she's carrying a lot of burden right now. In the dying light, Ceto's gaze falls on your hands, a raw, bloody mess of torn blisters.
This won't do. The light's too weak to reach them, and the fleet isn't coming to rescue a dying person.
There has to be a way. Think. There has to be something useful that Finn taught me. It's weird to hear Chi well say. It's rare, I know.
Monitor the border without fail. Ensure signal transmission. Report all enemy movement. We are the frontline guardians. We fear nothing and are ready to sacrifice all for the city-state. Rule number 2. Beacon maintenance. The light is our most reliable signal. Keeping the lighthouses operational is our primary duty.
There has to be a way.
All right, listen up. Today we'll be learning Lighthouse Keeper's Code Rule 3, Emergency Procedures. If lighthouse equipment is damaged and unable to transmit signals, immediately use Semaphore to contact other outposts or command. Semaphore is a reliable form of communication, ensuring that even if the lighthouse is inoperative, we can still relay critical information.
On the training ground swept by a sandstorm, 12-year-old Ceto held up a flag, nearly toppled by the raging winds.
If I learn all this, I can join you, right? Then I can go to this city with you?
Finn's scabbard gently tapped the top of her head.
It's not that simple, Ceto. Remember, Semaphore isn't just a signal. It's the anchor that holds the Keepers fast in the storm. It tells your enemies and your comrades one thing.
Finn's withered hand suddenly surged with strength as she grabbed Ceto and thrust the flag in her hands directly into the howling wind.
We are still standing!
Your hand! Now!
Eh? What for? Before you can finish your question, she's already tearing strips from her tattered uniform jacket. She wraps the bright fabric around the broken metal rod, fashioning a crude distress signal.
The west window's still clear. Get over there and do exactly as I say.
It is... it is giving me anxiety, man. Rapidly, she traces the symbol into your palm. You recognize them. Universal signals for help. She thrusts the blood-stained banner into your arms and shoves you toward the only intact window. Please, please, please be safe. Okay, we'll be back.
Memorize this signal. Repeat it, face the sea, and don't look back. You are going to execute Rule 3 of the Lighthouse Keeper's Code.
Man.
From now on, you are the beacon.
Chief is the beacon. With no time to think, you're pushed to the western window. You raise the flag as she thought you. The first sequence begins.
Wider!
Behind you, the whistles of her blade cutting the air is followed by the wet shatter of monstrosities. Something heavy slams against the tower walls. Without the shackles connecting you, there's no way to know how she's holding up. Second sequence.
Can you see the fleet?
Not as clear as before, but I can barely make out the red warning lights on the bows of the fleet. They're approaching faster than expected.
That's enough for them to see us now.
I hope so! The third sequence begins. Warm liquid splatters against the back of your neck. Oh shit!
You're losing the rhythm!
Her shout is sharp, punctuated by a suppressed groan of pain. Fourth sequence, your movements grow steadier, but the pace of her blades has slowed, now half a beat behind. Oh shit! 10th sequence, her breathing has fractured into ragged gasp. The sound of steel meeting flesh grows dull, infrequent. Please be okay! You almost turn. The urge to look is a physical pull, but her voice cuts through the chaos, raw and strained.
Don't stop. Don't look back.
You continue sending the signals mechanically, knuckles white with tension, never stopping waving the flag.
Soon, we'll see the sun.
Another crash echoes, this time with a shriek of twisting metal. The coppery tang of blood thickens in the air. A warm, thick liquid seeps around your boots. You're certain it's not from the creatures, bro! This is giving me anxiety, man! 15th sequence. Behind you, there's only silence now. Oh shit! Ceto, how are you holding up? No response. Oh shit, man! Ceto? Look back. She's barely hanging in there! She is still fighting. A length of steel rebar, thrust through the broken railing, has impaled her through the ribs, bro! Pinning her body in place. Oh my god! She got fucking skewered, man! She uses it as a grisly prop, a final brace to keep herself upright and refusing to fall. Even now, with the whites of her eyes flooded crimson, her gaze remains locked on the horde.
Stand facing it, fight for it, and never ever let the lighthouse beacon go out. We'll all go back together. Return to this city in glory.
From now on, you are the beacon. No, the beacon can't go out.
Her lips are cracked and bleeding. Her mouth moves with agonizing slowness, shaping words that can barely find voice. Oh shit! The light in her eyes, guys! Oh no!
Home.
It's almost gone. Hang in there! Oh dear lord. Darkness rises like a tide, and Ceto feels herself sinking. The pain has faded, replaced by a deep, encroaching cold. A distant light glimmers, always just out of reach. The first sounds that reach her ears are footsteps. Oh wait, what happened? Why cheatery gas? Ah, it's because Chief is her beacon.
Oh shit, I'm about to die.
So for Ceto, Chief is her beacon. And for Catherine, Chief is her scabbard. What else I know? This is so freaking romantic. Despite all the blood and the tension and the monsters surrounding us, right, guys? The first sound that reach her ears are footsteps. Romantic as fuck. Romantic even while we're in battle, right? Boots striking metal, steady and clear, echoing from somewhere beyond the chaos.
You all... How come?
I don't like this. If a person suddenly sees dead people, that means they're about to die, right? What a fucking cliffhanger. You are my beacon versus the sword has returned to its scabbard. Such romantic words from our amazing sinners. Torch. Memories and beliefs become the light shining in her chest, never to be extinguished. You tired? A reply catches in Ceto's throat, emerging as silence. From the gloom before her, a figure solidifies. It's Leah, clad in her tactical gear, her rancor in hand. She smiles, reaching both hands towards Ceto. Come join me, NJ. We've been sleeping beneath the black tide for so long. Long enough to forget all the pain. Don't go! Don't reach that fucking hand, please. I beg you. Don't give up. Her comrades are calling to her. Her fucking dead comrades are calling to her. Stop this. As Leah begins to fall backward, Ceto's arms snap out on instinct to catch her. You won't have to listen to the voices of the blade anymore. See? I've become just like the monsters. What? Ceto lunges forward, only to grasp at empty air. Leah's form dissolves, collapsing into a pool of contaminated sludge. Then, Sienna's figure emerges from the shadows. The flag in her hand drips black liquid with a steady pitter-patter.
Where did you get all these new wounds? That must hurt so much.
Sienna's gaze is heavy with concern as it traces the fresh wounds covering Ceto's body.
You gave me the last painkiller we had. But why? Why does it still hurt this much?
Man. Sienna lowers her head, staring at the gaping hole in her chest. What the fuck? Ceto instinctively steps back, only to bump into something solid. She turns to find Miles standing behind her, with a dozen golden cans scattered at his feet.
Hey kid, you hungry? Remember these?
This feels like a fucking nightmare, man. I love ISO so much because we know they survive because it's an event from the past, but still it gets us anxious. It does! They're so good at giving us anxiety, I guess. The other sound bots are working again. It is. It's working finally. Yesterday it's not working. He nudges a can with his boot, sending it rolling to her feet. As Ceto bends to pick it up, the can suddenly splits open in her hands. A rotting fish head tumbling out. Om nom 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 nom. Man.
The spoils I traded my life for. They were actually rotten long before I got them.
A wave of dizziness hits as the can grows leaden in Ceto's grip. She looks up to speak, to defend his effort, but Miles's face is already melting, distorting beyond recognition.
Every time I look at you, I'm reminded of the promise I made to my daughter, that I'd come home safe.
Herbert is pinned between crushing doors, straining for a decaying family portrait floating in the black tide. In an instant, the photo morphs into a rejected transfer request to return home, stamped denied. Ceto reaches out to catch it, but she's one step late. Another familiar figure appears before her.
The year I found you in White Sands, you weren't even as tall as my sword. Everyone told me it was too dangerous to keep a child. I didn't listen. Other kids would scream at the sight of a rancor, but you? You'd curl up next to one and sleep like a kitten. I thought you were our hope. So how could you? How could you leave them all to the black tide?
It's not her fucking fault. Finn's hand closes around the rancor at her waist.
If that's how it's going to be, then fall in line. Don't we lighthouse
Oh,
keepers
shit.
live and die together?
Oh shit, that sounds like mania. It's the mania talking inside her consciousness. See, Cat Ceto canon. Oh, you're right. You're right. She is. Steel shrieks against steel, sparks flying as the very space around them shudders. Finn drives forward with terrifying strength, each blow forcing Ceto back a step.
You're not Finn.
Ceto parries Finn's slash, using the momentum to pivot. She puts her entire weight into a fierce counter thrust, driving her dagger toward a shadow mimic.
Her last wish was for me to live. Live as what? A walking tombstone?
The shadow suddenly releases its weapon, impaling itself on Ceto's blade. As Ceto looks up, its features shift into the faces of her comrades, their blood now staining her hands. Don't listen to the mania!
Isn't it? That helplessness. Watching your comrades die, and you can do nothing.
Chief, where are you?
Get away from me! Don't you dare wear their faces! You're not worthy of their memory!
Oh my god, what the fuck? Ceto's blade cuts across the shadow's face. The phantom visage dissolves into black sludge, then reforms into a mirror image. A Ceto clad in a blood-drenched keeper's uniform, her pupils burning with a rancor's crimson glow. Oh no, this is like Ceto Alter, the one who lost control.
But I am you, Ceto. The last keeper. And you are powerless. The lighthouse, this city, all of it is meaningless. So now you want to live. You've forgotten your past. But it's okay. I'll help you remember.
Oh, fuck off.
This is... Don't recognize it? This was your first time.
Oh
Your
shit!
first attempt to end it.
How dare you?
You were the only one left on the island. Alone. Dragging what was left of your friend to the farthest shore to bury her.
Oh my god, man. She's showing her suicide attempts. Good lord. Who is the woman who waked Chief in the first playthrough? What first playthrough of the event? Or are you talking about the prologue? That's actually Suspect R, right?
I'm sorry, Sienna. For all our arguments. I promised Finn I'd get you all out of here. There's one biscuit left. You always said, don't waste anything. Do you want it.
Let me remind you. You ate the biscuit, then you put your knife to your heart and lay down beside her. But the dawn came anyway. You woke up.
She tried to stab herself?
You really were born for this blade. A little blood is all it takes to give you the strength to keep suffering.
Man,
It's you. You're the one who's kept me alive.
man, it's the voice of the Rancor, huh? She tried multiple times to off herself. Yeah, if I remember correctly, 2020 times. Holy fuck.
What a perfect curse. A soul that longs for death, trapped in a body that refuses to die. You throw yourself into the hordes, praying for an end, and emerge without a scratch.
I threw you away. I sank you in the black tide with their blades. Why did you come back?
Oh my god. It really feels that dagger Rancor really feels like a cursed blade. It has attached itself to Ceto.
You're never gonna let me go, are you?
Look how foolish you were then. This blade was forged with you on the battlefield. A final gift from your comrades. How could you possibly throw it away?
I'll find a way anyway. I'll melt you down and feed your scrap to the sea monsters. I know what you are. You think wearing my face hides the stench? You damn rancor! I know that pathetic whining anywhere.
I love how Ceto is so mentally strong that she keeps on resisting this voice of the Rancor. Even now that it got her face. Man.
That's right. I am your instinct, your suppressed bloodlust, your only faithful companion. And what can you do? You don't even dare to cry or laugh. Herbert taught you too well. Every emotion is a liability. So you just stopped talking.
I hate this fucking Rancor for showing Ceto her painful past here, man. It's the same thing that happened to Jasmine when you wield Rancors without hypercubes. Yeah, it does. But I think Ceto is much more mentally stronger. Or maybe it's because she's still sane after all those years. Jasmine, on the other hand, sometimes she cannot hold back her thirst for blood, for battle. Even Kath went through so much. Yeah, exactly. But she can manage. She's mentally
You almost
strong.
forgot how to make a sound. Did you think starvation was the answer? That denying this body would finally get rid of me and end it? But I wanted you alive. I wanted you to see it all. Feel the sea breeze on an empty shore. Count supplies that will never be restocked. Tend a lighthouse for a city that forgot you. Waste away your meaningless existence.
Yeah, shut up, Minya. Shut up, Rancor.
Report. Lighthouse OT N07. 1 keeper remaining. No abnormalities observed. I lost consciousness from hunger. Woke up with the taste of rancid monster meat in my mouth. No memory of eating them. Report. Lighthouse OT N07. Rare sunshine today. Expect lighter monster activity at high tide. There are no abnormalities.
So even if she starved herself, when she loses consciousness, her body's forcing her to eat whatever she can find. Man. I think it was because Jasmine wants to revenge everyone that destroyed her hometown, but Ceto just wanted... I think for Ceto just wanted to live. Maybe that's a... You're gonna spam chat. It's fine, go ahead.
Report. Lighthouse OT N07. Sorted through the old belongings left by the others. Nothing of use. No abnormalities.
The Keepers are gone. Your purpose died with them. So just end it.
Oh, fuck
Isn't
off.
that what you've always wanted?
And you're gonna be in control of her body. No way, dude. Did she just stab herself again, bro? Without warning, the Dark Shadow seizes control of Ceto's knife and with brutal force drives the blade deep into her shoulder. The weapon then twists viciously, grinding against the bone and tearing through the flesh beneath her ravaged skin.
What a shame. The only reason it kept you alive was to feed on your despair. And now you want to live? To run away with some stray you just found?
She looked that so hot with that expression. She is. I always like it when sailors have this desperate look on their faces. Even Chief, right?
What the hell do you want from me?
What I have always wanted. Blood. Battle. I like your self-loathing, your isolation. But if you won't provide that feast, then this ends now.
Chief, where are you? We need you right now.
This bloodlust is the true curse of the blade. And now, I'm taking my power back!
The shadow then forces the bloody dagger into her hand to turn, dragging an inch by agonizing inch toward her own throat.
You never deserved to live in the first place.
How dare you say that? Ah, wait, the enemy is actually Ceto? Wow, she's huge, dude. Huge as fuck.
Crush them all!
Size difference, I know, right? She's so huge.
He's glorious enough.
Someone died in my team, though. I think YouTube censors my words. Wait, let me check. I don't see any censors right now. Anyway. This boss was quite hard in the challenge mode. We'll check later how hard it is. The blade hovers before Ceto's eyes, its dark crimson surface reflecting her shattered form. Within it, countless overlapping memories surface. Her first moment on the battlefield, waking to Finn lifting her into her arms. Learning to wield a blade for the first time, fighting beside comrades she admired. Her first true taste of despair, witnessing the face of warmth unmasked, and the endless moments of ruin that followed.
The smell of blood.
Dazed, she looked down at her body, a map of scars and fresh blood. Some wounds were carved by monsters of flesh, others by demons of the mind. Oh, so the others are self-inflicted. Oh, man. Her torn skin barely holds together the rotting flesh beneath, just as it strains to contain her splintered consciousness. Both teeth are on the edge of ruin. The dagger is cursed. It is. It's a rancor. If it's a rancor, it ruins one's psyche. the mind. Because it is made of mania. So yeah, definitely it's cursed. This time, it might be the real end for her. Don't say that.
It's all right. I've already had a taste of it. What it feels like to want to live. To live for myself.
Everyone, starting today, little Ceto is officially a lighthouse keeper. Let's give her a proper welcome.
Teach me. I want to join. I want to be like you.
Now this is an order. Do not look back.
Yes, Captain!
Chief, hug her. We're waiting, Chief. Yeah, we're waiting.
Help me find peace.
Stop lecturing me! Push! We'll weld the door shut, and you'll be fine! Miles! Speed up! The tide's coming in! Hurry!
Finn and Ceto are so much similar to Vern and Rao. Yeah. They're adoptive mother, but they're gone now, man.
Power! Turn, you hunk of junk! Burn my blood to steam! I'm getting back!
Why do you keep fighting? What has it ever gotten you? A number they can erase and reassign? Or just a body of scars that will never truly heal?
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Why persist as a walking corpse? Let go. You can finally be with them again. Isn't that what you've always wanted?
No, they wanted her to live. The blade draws ever closer. Ceto's vision floods with crimson as her body begins to fail. But just as she is about to collapse, a rhythmic sound rises from behind her. Chief! 3 short, 3 long, 3 short. It is the flag, still flapping in the wind, its sound flickering like a faint hope in the desperate darkness. Through bloodshot, blurry eyes, she can just make out that person has not fallen. That frail, slight frame, which nearly broke upon the shore, still stands, defiant, resisting with stubborn resolve. You're still alive too. Lucky, aren't we?
A nameless bastard has no right to touch the lighthouse.
Isn't the lighthouse meant to guide the lost? Right now, that's me.
You're crazy.
I'll take crazy as a compliment. If this place is as bad as you say, a little madness might be the only thing that keeps you sane.
Naive.
I really love Chief's dialogue in this event, man. I can't stand here and judge your past. What's done is done. But I can prove myself to you. No matter what it takes, I am getting off this rock and finishing what I need to do. Oh, this one! I love it. Even when I was surrounded by those things under the sea, I never stopped wanting to see the sun the next morning. Far away, someone is still waiting for me. Someone who needs me. I saw the inscriptions on the lighthouse's base. The past of the lighthouse keepers. A story the city doesn't even know anymore. But you still know. You remember why they came. The duty they upheld. You're their living legacy. Well, if it's a lighthouse keeper's specialty, we shouldn't let it go to waste. Now I wonder if Ceto gonna revenge the one who was responsible for all this when she find out the truth behind the black tie. I'm I'm not sure if we're going up against Shin is a good idea. Her best dialogues to me, am I not fool? I like that one also. Creating miracles is what humans do best. I love Chief so much, man. Another, more furious attack crashes down. Ceto meets it with defiance. Excruciating pain tears through every nerve, but she grits through it, lifting her face to stare into those twin pools of crimson, eyes identical to her own.
These scars... how could they be meaningless?
Yes, they are not meaningless.
Do you see that flag?
Wow. The admiration in her voice earlier is amazing. Through the chaos, the figure behind her stands unwavering, a spear straight silhouette in a tattered coat. With a sudden explosive surge of strength, Ceto wrenches herself free from her enemy. Her free hand darts out, seizing the blade leveled at her chest. The edge slices deep into her palm. Blood swells, then falls in perfect, weightless drops, hanging suspended in the air.
I'm not just guarding a lighthouse. I'm keeping a torch lit.
That is so freaking... She's keeping the chief alive. That's the translation. I'm keeping chief alive. Yeah. The hovering droplets of blood ignite into sudden golden flame. And in their blaze, countless shards of memory flash into being.
It's proof they ever existed.
That is so good, man. Bathed in the golden light, a legion of unyielding souls stands behind Ceto. They are a chorus of struggle, a testament of resistance. Their collective will, a force that lifts her and drives her forward. One by one, their faint, resolute lights converge upon her form.
I'm still alive. I'm the only one left. The only one who remembers them.
That's why you can't die. Finn's song, Herbert's family, Miles's recipe. These memories become her new marrow and blood, a fortifying strength that pulls her back from the abyss.
They raised me. Their habits became mine. I am the last witness to their sacrifice!
The flames surge, flooding her entire consciousness. The countless silhouettes of fallen comrades spread like sparks upon dry tinder, igniting a wildfire that swells into a boundless, brilliant ocean of light. This is so good, man! It's as if her dead comrades is keeping away, trying to save Ceto from the Rancor.
They pulled me from the contamination, not to add another body to the grave, but to give hope one last chance to breathe. I've changed my mind, you damned rancor.
Yay!
Hear this. I will live!
Let's go!
As long as I live, the lighthouse keepers have not fallen. They stood to the end. They never deserted their post, never abandoned this city, never surrendered their honor.
Salute to the lighthouse keepers and Ceto.
They will not be forgotten. Fragments of their will survive in me, and they will be with me forever.
Yeah, this is giving me chills, guys. Fuck off, Rancor. Ceto shreds the Shadow's disguise as she launches her counterattack. The dog tags at her waist clash together in the violent resonant chime. The rancor in her hand no longer gleams with bloody light, yet its blows fall with devastating precision, methodically driving the Shadow into a corner. At last, one shattering thrust breaks its defense completely. and Ceto presses her blade against the throat of her own destructive desires.
I will live to honor the meaning of their lives. And then, I will find a meaning of my own. A voice of my own.
Damn, that is so good! The rancor flashes forward. Beneath his unwavering gleam, the shadow disintegrates into nothingness.
You are the one who doesn't deserve to live!
Let's go! Whoa! Holy shit, it's so good! Consciousness crashes back into her like a tide. Her blood-red pupils contract sharply. Her eyes snap open. In the stark, blinding flashes of lightning, the silhouette before her slowly sharpens into focus. You know what? I really think the presentation of Ice Snow have leveled up in this event. Wow.
You're still here. Tougher than I thought.
And you're still here, trying to protect the chief. She is a vision of gore, with shards of broken pipe jutting from her shoulder and abdomen. Yet a surge of adrenaline overpowers the agony. In one brutal motion, she wrenches the pipe free and rams it through the chest of a lunging monster, nailing its corpse to the window frame. That is so cool. I told you I would be. I was waiting for you to wake up. You're hollowed out by exhaustion, your body nearly numb. It is only when you hear movement behind you, a sound long absent, that your body reacts on pure instinct.
The fleet?
You scrub a hand across your face, clearing the rain, only to feel the slick mix of blood and sweat seep through your fingers. There is no time for such concerns. You look up, and there, on the horizon, pinpoints of light pierce the gloom. The fleet is breaking through the black tide. Let's go! We're gonna finally be free of this place. I can see them approaching. Looks like they've broken through the storm. Soon they'll be... The words die in your throat as a coppery tank floods your mouth. You double over. Coughing and splatter of blood hits the ground. No! Chief! Come on! They're almost there! Hang in there, bro! Ceto, too, has reached her limit. She watches you wipe your lips and in return offers a frail, pained smile. Bro!
I see you now. Not a burden, but the most reliable guide in the storm. You should join the Lighthouse Keepers.
A lookout post with just 2 people? Sounds not bad. Ceto pushes herself upright, her bones protesting the strain. But as her fingers tighten around the hilt of her dagger, the old vulnerability, the confusion that once made her falter, simply vanishes. The growing dawn catches the Lighthouse Keeper emblem on her tattered uniform, setting it ablaze with light. You realize something fundamental has shifted within her. The blade no longer speaks for her. Now, it carries her voice. Let's go! Almost there! That feels kind of directed. It is. You did it, Ceto.
Don't celebrate yet. It's not over.
I mean, you found your voice again. You beat the rancor. Your taut nerves snap. The exhaustion you've held at bay for so long rushes in, an unstoppable tide. Your vision swims, the world tilts on its axis, and your body plummets toward the base of the lighthouse. Oh shit. Through the descending haze, you see Ceto whirl around. Her blood-stained fingers stretch out, just brushing your sleeve as you fall.
Hey!
Who are you?
Who? What? Who? Ah! Oh my good lord! Catherine to save the day! Oh my god. She never mentioned me to you? Oh my god. What isn't she voiced? I'm missing Catherine's voice, man. Our wife is here to rescue us. Let's go. She isn't voiced here. I know, right? It should have been voiced, man.
Oh shit, I'm about to die.
She's jealous. She is. I'm jealous of Chief right now. Catherine, wife, welcome back. claim your wife. Come on. Yeah, we missed our wife. Yeah. You've done well. We'll take it from here. From below, the sound of the landing troops and cleanup operations echo up the lighthouse. The moment Ceto's eyes find you, cradled safely in Augustus's arms. Chief is being cradled safely in Catherine's arms. Holy shit. The last thread of tension holding Ceto together finally snaps. Her body goes limp as she finally surrenders to the darkness. Oh my good lord. Chief got Princess carried by Catherine. Oh my. Oh good lord. Wife came to save wife meets wife's new wife. Yeah. Yes, that's a very good summary of what's happening. Wife came to save wife and meets wife's new wife. Yes. It makes sense, right? That is so freaking good, man. Wow. Lighthouse. Some rest eternally in graves. Others embark on distant journeys, but the lighthouse remains ever a silent witness of it all. But who Princess carried Ceto? She just passed out in the corner. Poor Ceto. Scorched awake by the piercing sun, you struggle to open leaden eyelids. The world slowly resolves from a blur of glare into a warm, bright clarity, illuminating every corner of the desolate island. Ceto sits quietly beside you, seemingly awake for some time. Both your wounds have been neatly dressed, undoubtedly with high-grade medical supplies you'd never find around the lighthouse.
Finally awake? The sun's practically baking your back.
Well, it's fine. We missed the sun anyway. Her tone is as rigid as ever, but you don't miss the faint, unguarded amusement at the corner of her lips. Oh my gosh, she easily smiles now. I am so proud of her character growth. You attempt to sit up, but barely an inch off the ground. Every muscle in your body stages a mutiny. A delayed, crushing wave of pain washes over you. With a dull thud, you collapse back down, surrendering completely to the earth, splayed out like a starfish. That's a funny description, man. Sunlight cascades without restraint, warming your skin to the point of heat. The sensation is almost decadent. Gone is the chill of the black tide, the putrid sea breeze. All that remains in this pure, nearly scorching light. The perpetual shroud over the island has finally broken. In the distance, the shoreline teems with methodical activity. The Rancor troops move with disciplined efficiency, scouring the last traces of the contamination. The commander's voice, sharp and clear, crackles through a loudspeaker, signaling the operation's end.
You won. This city came for OT-N07.
Can you come back to the NBCC with us? We won together. We both made it out alive. Our bet. You stopped mid-sentence, The recipe from Miles, the very price of your bet, is now pointless. Its main ingredient, Tide Crawler, is being systematically erased from the world. The bloodshed and chill of the long night have vanished, evaporated by the sun. You lie side by side, a wordless exhaustion intertwining with an equally profound gratitude, flowing silently between you. Damn. We're lying side by side, although we are battered, but we survived. The silence isn't empty, but full. It holds the taste of sunshine on each breath and the strong, steady beat of hearts beneath your ribs. A relentless reminder that you are alive, truly alive. The serenity of survival resonates more powerfully than any celebration could. That's true. Chief initially thought, I can fix her, and she actually succeeded. Yeah, good job, Chief. It's one of those moments where Chief said, I can fix her, and she actually did. Because most of the time, at first, I can fix her, but after the event ends, oh, she's so fucked up. Never mind, we can't fix her. Next, I'm going to have some proper rest. A grand feast, and I'm sleeping for 3 straight days. I read that wrong. And I'm sleeping for 3 days straight. You start counting on your fingers. First, a bowl of stew so hot it steams up the room. Then honey wine so sweet it'll make your teeth hurt. And finally, a real actual bed. Chief doesn't like Ceto's bed, huh? She tamed the feral cat. She did. No straight days for Chief as she has so many wives. No straight days. No. Unfortunately.
I thought you had someone waiting for you. Important things to do.
What's with that tone? Ceto, what's with that tone? She sounds kind of jealous, huh? We're not gonna leave our cat behind, don't worry. You raise your hand, gazing at the power of the shackles in your palm. Now faded to a dying ember. Nearly gone. Exactly. That's why I need to be at my best. I have to be in top form for when I go bring her home.
Home.
Oh, this has been her home. You can be, our home can be your home also, Ceto. Her gaze drifts toward the skyline where this city rises, a land she has never set foot on, yet has carried on her shoulders for half a lifetime. It was her comrade's homeland, but where is her own? What about you? The black tide is cleared. The lighthouse doesn't need to signal anymore. What's next?
I think I'll look around.
You're gonna leave us? Hydrate. Okay, I will hydrate right now. Thank you for that. Huh?
I want to see what their loyalty and sacrifice actually bought, with my own eyes. Find a few places I actually want to go. Now that I'm free of this place, I want to see what's out there.
Oh, she's gonna leave us. But at least we managed to shackle her, so it's fine, right? She holds the gleaming tags up the sunlight, where the inscribed names seem to jostle and play, jockeying for the light. I think we got a lot of CGs in this event, huh? The receded tide has laid bare a desolate seabed. Across the dried silt, the wreckage of the battlefield emerges. Monster carcasses, scattered bleached bones, Broken firearms, blades eaten by rust, and metal limbs so mangled their original forms are beyond recognition. Chief not shackled her. She already did shackled Ceto. The Rancor ships have raised their flag, signaling their readiness to depart. Are you sure you won't come with us? That uniform will make you a target out there.
No. I was just an orphan the keepers took in. Just a lighthouse keeper. Nothing more. I'm not chasing the power in this blade. I'm looking for a new lighthouse.
Can't the chief be your new lighthouse? She looks toward the bow of the ship, and you follow her gaze. Catherine is standing there, waving to you, waiting for you to rejoin the team.
Do you trust her? That she can really help bring your friend back?
What's the distrust in her voice? She can be trusted. Trust. Both are jealous. I think so. Catherine is like, why won't you come here? Come on, let's go back. Cat smile says it all. Yeah. And then Ceto is also quite jealous of Catherine. Man. Chief, you are so freaking lucky. She's smiling but pissed. I think so. I think she's hiding that killing intent with her smile. Chief, what the fuck? I don't know. It's a temporary alliance. I don't like the temporary alliance. I'll just say, I don't know. I don't know.
Fair enough. There are no prophets on the battlefield. Good luck then. We'll meet again, Chief of the Minos Bureau of Crisis Control. I made a deal with your general.
Oh? A deal?
If you want to know, come help me.
Oh? She ignores her question and walks straight onto the mud flats, pushing aside the damp sand to retrieve a long blade, rusted and dulled beyond any sharpness.
Take these rankers left on the battlefield. Bring them where they're needed most.
The morning sunlight falls obliquely across her bodies, illuminating your repeated motions, bending down, picking up, wiping the mud from each weapon. They're keeping secrets, yeah. But maybe I think the deal is to get all these rancors, give it to Catherine, but for what? I wonder why. Why are our wives keeping secrets from us, huh? You do not press her for what passed between her and Augustus. Behind you, the weather-beaten lighthouse stands its silent watch. Ahead lies an old battlefield and a new journey. Sienna Rose enlisted, NF-82, fell in service in NF-89, age 25. What the fuck? She died in 25! Well, she was still 25 years old, man. Miles Grant enlisted, NF-77, fell in service in NF-89, age 32. Herbert Stone enlisted, NF-74, fell in service in NF-86, age 48. J. Cole enlisted in NF-78, fell in service, NF-84, age 22. The other one is 24 years old. Salute to these people. Rode Wilson enlisted, fell, age 36. Salute. Finn Sean enlisted, NF-62, fell in service, NF-84, age 41. What brave soldiers they are, man. we're back to the base. Oh, we're back to Catherine's place. Operation BR-005 commences in 5 days, 5 hours, 7 minutes. Good lord, only 5 days more. I can't believe Chief got stranded on an island and then she still manages to do the BR-005 operation. What the fuck? Chief is so tough, man. Wait, what? They were already messing with Aurum Secretum back then? The sorcery patterns are similar, but this is clearly a failed prototype. The samples we retrieve only prove someone tried to merge contamination with a nuclear warhead a long time ago. A two-pronged approach. What? What the fuck? Someone is using a nuclear warhead plus mania? Contamination? Who have thought of this? Hi, Augustus. Perhaps we can consider a bolder theory. The nuke was just a pretext. The real objective was a mania contamination all along. Talk about malicious intent. So, what do we do with his rancors? Do we keep them? Of course. We can never have too much gear. The Black Tide was also Adelaide's doing. That bastard. Fuck Adelaide! It's Adelaide's fault again! Oh my god. In the Shattered Blade VGM, well, it's only 5 days before the operation, VR005 operation. Damn, Chief! A slender form detaches itself from the shadows, and the room hushes, as if a taut striking had been plucked. The newcomer's physical injuries have healed, but a person within has grown more fractured. While all others avert their gaze, Augustus alone remains a steady gravitational force, faced with a primed explosive. Not necessarily, but if you need a target for your frustration, be my guest. If a failed Aurum Secretum experiment can cause a mess like the Black Tide, then this little excursion is about to get serious. So what do you say? Still up for it, little chief? Or should I get used to calling you Commander? Commander? Chief? In a cemetery outside the city, a new stone monument stands quietly. Its striking traditional design sets it in silent dissonance against the modern markers that surround it. Adelaide, best punching bag. We should have punched him some more, man. Ceto team was truly fucked. BR00 with eruption making signals pointless, and someone doing a manic experiment creating the Black Tide. Yeah. If in doubt, blame Adelaide. Yeah. I was kind of clueless to see her in uniform when Shattered Blade started, but it makes so much sense now. Yeah. So this is where it started, huh? This monument was originally intended for the city's memorial park, but the request was denied. The applicant had wished for these names to rest far from the echoes of war, believing they belonged among the ordinary citizens they once were. The stone has been meticulously cleaned, revealing rows of freshly engraved names. Before it, an array of offerings is spread out: hamburgers, fried chicken, the latest fashion magazines, game cartridges, cosmetics, cigarettes, and alcohol. Hilda's next. I can't wait. What kind of experience will the next event be? Only when not an inch of space remains does the visitor finally cease, leaving the memorial laden with the tokens of a life lived.
It'll be a while before I can visit again. So don't you bastards go talking shit about me. I think I found a new lighthouse.
Oh!
I'm going to see if they've got a place for someone like me.
She found a lighthouse! Let's go! She actually claimed Chief. Wow. Okay. Okay then.
You know I don't have much to offer. Guarding a lighthouse, fighting, that's about it.
Words linger on her lips, but time denies them. She rises solemnly, her gaze fixed on the names etched in stone, paying a moment of silent respect.
I told you we'd meet again.
Oh! Oh! At her waist, the badge of her new squad, Broken Blade, catches the light. Oh my gosh, she joined the Broken Blades! Wow! Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. That is so beautiful, man. No wonder Ceto is part of Shattered Blade Squad. See, it makes sense now. Operation BR-005 commences in... Now? Oh my god. That is so freaking cool, man. Amazing. What an event. What an experience, guys. Wow. Was Adelaide even alive back then? The Black Tide first appeared was like 25 years ago. At the time, he was likely to be in charge of Frasier. Anyway, fuck Adelaide. Maybe you cannot just judge a person's appearance, I think, in this game. Who knows? Because of underground sorcery, maybe Adelaide is much older than we think. It's so good. I honestly think Broken Blade is the new lighthouse at MBCC, though. I'm just assuming it's Chief okay. Not really MBCC. In my head, it's the Chief that is Ceto's lighthouse, okay? Ceto interrogation, did you see like the leaks of her? No, I have not. This is so good. Amazing event from Ice Snow once again. And I think they really upped their presentation in this event. Yeah. Is this on par with Shattered Blades Day last time? Well, I guess it's close. It's close. You love it further? Is her interrogation already available though? Amazing event, man. This event is so... It is. It is. And I love how it... Get some help. It ties up with the Shattered Blade chapter we've read. It's not yet available. Oh, man. Soon, though. I can't wait. Hi, Mori. I can't wait, man. Search supply. Wait, let's do this first before I go. Been a while. Yeah, been a while. You can try to find Ceto in Shattered Blade chapter. I think she was in the decisions you have to make. Who? I can't remember. There are a lot of people that we need to commend back then, and they only go with they only have their code name, if I remember correctly. Is it there? I'm curious. Wait, let me go here first. Oh. What? Why is this? How do we do this, bro? Huh? How do you go there? Ah, okay. Ah. I see. Hi, Karube. Welcome. There's more? Wait. I'm curious about that. Did we accidentally just met Ceto in Shattered Blades?
It feels like we've been apart for quite a while.
You!
Is something troubling you?
Something is troubling me.
Come, sit down and chat with me.
I think you're one of the reasons why there's a black tide. Okay, see you around. Thank you for hanging out. Wait, let me see Shattered Blade. Is she here? Where is she? Is it here? Track Aurum Secrets. Probably not that one. Maverick? This one? Heard you're the acting commander. Got any orders for me? If not, I'll be on my way. Stay safe out there. Chief seems to know this person. Understood. I'll make sure to come back alive, but only after I've killed my fair share, of course. That kind of sounds like... Yeah. That kind of sounds like, Ceto. Yeah. Yeah. And Maverick, it's like a sea creature, right? It fits. It freaking fits. Wait, let me finish up the event real quick. The campfire's embers glow beside a forgotten fishing rod, a quiet testament to the recent fleeting rest. Though the black tide still laps at this shore, the beach will soon be scoured clean. Ew, okay. Well, maybe it's simple enough. Maybe. Yeah, it is simple enough, right? Oh shit. Okay. It worked. What can we see here though? Ceto is not here anymore. Seabirds catch the wind, carrying the legend of this lighthouse to distant shores. An ancient legend lives in White Sands, telling of a one-winged bird that spreads its wings only once. From that moment, it is destined to fly ceaselessly forward until death. The one who was trapped within the lighthouse finally leaves the desolated island behind. From a distance, she gazes at the lighthouse, a structure at once familiar and strange, housing the souls of generations of keepers. Perhaps those souls will one day find their way home. Perhaps they are bound to an eternal vigil, forever keeping their watch. But now, at last, their stories are carried away from these solitary shores. With the Minyas retreat in the ebb of the tides, life tentatively returns. Patches of defiant green now dot the island's landscape. So life is coming back to this place. Thank goodness. It seems a resilient creeping moss. It's that fucking moss again. The first pioneer to reclaim the scarred land. The beacon atop the lighthouse shines and flickers. Once a weapon to dispel darkness and mania, it is now a guide for vessels crossing the vast white sands. Oh, so it's still functional. Damn. This is one sturdy lighthouse. The gray-clad person who once lived here is gone. Man, now another soul tends the stove. Yet the tableware for two remains, resting beside other small lingering traces of a shared life. Oh my. This is like the epilogue similar to Angel's event, I think. The lighthouse is scarred by monsters. No stands fully restored. With the wreckage cleared, the last traces of its former keepers are also gone. It will be maintained, a sentinel awaiting its next watch. soon, perhaps. New keepers will arrive to fill this room with purpose once more. Man. The two who lived here are gone, their beds left neatly made. Time flowed strangely within the mania black tide. For them, a handful of nights could have held the weight of decades, or a lifetime together might have passed in the blink of an eye. That kind of sounds like Ceto and Chief shared a possible lifetime in this place. Because we don't know how time flows here anyway, because of the black tide. There's more radio. Hello? Hello? Hey everyone! How's the sound of this new radio? We got it from a bandit ship. Well, sounds clear enough to me. Zulu, Zulu! Alright, no more chit-chat. Let's get straight to today's lesson. What now? There's more lesson? Today we're learning how to make dried fruit. It keeps forever, and even a tiny piece can save your life when you're starving. And our assistant today is your old friend, Abu. Hello, everyone. We're using grapes, which we also found on the bandit ship. No worries if you don't have any. Any fruit will do. First, wash all the fruit thoroughly, then peel and mash it. Several seabirds drift in through the open window, alighting beside the radio. They leisurely peck at the pieces of fruit they have carried from some unknown place. They got the fruit, I think, from Ark. These are the first living creatures to cross the lighthouse threshold in days, a sure sign the black tide has truly receded. As if comprehending Ark's instructions, they used their sharp beaks to deftly peel away the skin, mash the pulp, and consume it. The person remaining in the lighthouse watches in silent contemplation. Once the last of the fruit is gone, the birds shake their feathers and take flight. Approach. The table by the radio is stained with dark sweet juice. Among the leftover residue lie several seeds. They have been pecked smooth and moist, now glistening faintly. The person in the lighthouse reaches out and gathers the seed into their palm. Outside, white shadows glide across the sky before vanishing into the vast distance. Who is this person? Is it Ceto? We don't even know who grabbed those seeds. But I'm assuming that's Ceto. I think we're clear now. Yeah, what an event. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I will do the boss next time. On my own time. Yeah. Oh. Seems like a pain in the ass.
You don't need to pretend that you dropped something into the lake. I can give you anything you want. But on
Getting
one
distracted.
teensy little condition. That is to stay with me forever.
Uh-huh. Anyway, folks, thank you for hanging out with Chidori. Ceto doesn't... She still doesn't have interrogation, right? Wait, let me check real quick. Also, if you line up the Shattered Blade squad like this, everyone is looking at Catherine. I wonder if that's intentional, though. Do we have interrogation? No. Oh, ripperonis, man. When are we getting Ceto's interrogation? I can't wait. Also, what a ride. What a freaking ride that event was. Anyway, Otsu, Chidori, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the finale of this event like I did. Yeah. Good night, folks. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow for... I think we're going to read Nikkei tomorrow. The new event. So I'll see you all next time, aight? I'll leave you guys with hot sinners, I guess. Yeah. See you all next time, folks. Bye bye.